Is it possible to run Nxt-G software under Linux using Wine? I would like to use LEGO Mindstorm's Nxt-G, but I do not have a regular access to a computer running Windows or OS X. I have tried to use the official software in Linux using Wine, but it didn't even install. I was wondering if anybody has had better success, and if yes, how it was done, what works, and what still doesn't. I am aware that there are other options for programming the brick, and that most of those run on Linux. However, these are not allowed in competitions such as First LEGO League, which makes them somewhat less suitable for my purpose.
I did some research and found this thread that claims that the programming languages should work under Wine. Someone on the same thread said she ran it in VirtualBox instead of Wine. However, the Mindstorm software is listed in Wine's application data as being garbage. I think that means it doesn't run at all.
Here's what I would try. You can start an MS Windows Micro Instance, Virtual Machine VM, on Amazon Web Services (AWS). An AWS Micro VM costs nothing if you have Linux on it, but since you need Windows, it's 3 cents per hour. The price list is on this page. If the micro instance is too small or too slow, you can use a bigger one. An extra large is 96 cents per hour. You can install the LEGO software on it and work remotely. To avoid installing the LEGO software each time, you can even create your own VM and relaunch it whenever you need. The only downside I see is the I/O between the VM and the physical LEGO NXT brick. This could probably be solved by creating a proxy port on your home computer through which the LEGO software on the VM could communicate with the brick. This need to be tested since I don't have an NXT. If this part is too complicated or impossible, you could look for other ways to upload the code on the NXT from the Windows VM. If you never played with AWS, I suggest to start with a Linux micro instance, e.g. Ubuntu. Since it costs nothing, it's a good way to experiment on how the whole thing works.
The new EV3 software is available for download and supports programming NXT 2.0 bricks. However, it, like Nxt-G, only supports OS X and Windows. It can install under Play on Linux or Wine, but does not start up due to dependencies on Mono 4.3 and other dependencies. I can understand why FLL would want to limit the use of outside software consistency's sake, but I do wish they would consider something like enchanting if no one is able to resolve the issues with running EV3 under Wine.
If you want to support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.